Before we begin, I want to try something with you. Don't answer out loud, just answer honestly, inside your own mind. Have you ever pretended to look at your phone because you didn't want someone to start speaking English with you? Have you ever hoped the teacher wouldn't call your name? Have you ever smiled instead of speaking, not because you didn't know the answer, but because your mouth suddenly forgot everything your brain had spent years learning? If your answer is yes, then this episode was made for you. Not for your English, for you. Today isn't about grammar, vocabulary, or memorizing hundreds of phrases. Today is about understanding the invisible reason why millions of intelligent people suddenly become silent the moment they have to speak. And by the end of this episode, you'll see yourself differently.
Right now, somewhere in the world, a student is opening YouTube and typing, "How can I speak English fluently?" A waiter is avoiding eye contact with a foreign customer because he's afraid he'll be asked a question. An employee is recording the same voice message for the 7th time because they don't like how they sound. A university student is repeating one sentence over and over before making a simple phone call. A mother knows exactly what she wants to say, but stays silent because she's afraid of making a mistake. Different countries, different lives, different dreams, but the same invisible prison. And the strange thing is that nobody else can see it. They see your smile, your clothes, your education, your job, your confidence, but they never see the conversation you lost inside your own head.
Think about this for a moment. Have you ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why you went there? Have you ever searched everywhere for your keys, only to discover they were already in your pocket? Have you ever forgotten your own phone number when someone asked too quickly? Of course you have. Those moments don't happen because you're unintelligent. They happen because pressure interrupts access to information that you already know. And that's exactly what happens when you're asked to speak English. Your knowledge doesn't disappear, your access to it does. The words are still there, but the door leading to them suddenly feels locked.
This is where almost every English learner misunderstands the real problem. They believe they need to learn more grammar, memorize more vocabulary, or watch another 100 lessons before they'll finally feel ready. But imagine your mind has 2 doors. Behind the first door is everything you've ever learned: your vocabulary, grammar, listening skills, reading practice, and years of study. Behind the second door is something completely different. Behind that door lives pressure, fear, judgment, embarrassment, and the uncomfortable feeling of being watched. Most learners spend years decorating the first door while completely ignoring the second one. The truth is that every real conversation begins by opening the second door first.
Now I want you to imagine a scene that feels painfully familiar. You've finally been invited to an interview for the job you've always wanted. You walk into the room, feeling nervous but hopeful. The interviewer smiles warmly, offers you a seat, and asks a few simple questions that you answer without too much difficulty. Your breathing slows down, and you begin to think, maybe this won't be so bad. Then the interviewer leans forward, smiles again, and asks one simple question. Tell me about yourself. In that exact moment, what happened inside your body? Did your shoulders become tense? Did your heartbeat become louder? Did your mind suddenly begin translating every word instead of speaking naturally? Did you start building one perfect sentence instead of saying one honest sentence? If that has ever happened to you, I want you to hear this clearly. You are not broken, and you are certainly not alone.
Here's the biggest secret that almost no one tells English learners. Your biggest enemy isn't grammar. It isn't pronunciation. It isn't vocabulary. It's the tiny voice inside your head that whispers, "Don't make a mistake." That voice appears so quickly that you barely notice it. But in a fraction of a second, it transforms a simple conversation into a performance. And the moment you feel like you're performing, your brain stops communicating and starts protecting you. Suddenly, every sentence feels dangerous. Every word feels like it could be judged, and silence begins to feel safer than speaking. That silence becomes a habit, and over time, the habit becomes part of your identity. You stop saying, "I get nervous," and start saying, "I'm just bad at English." Those two sentences may sound similar, but they create completely different futures.
So today, we're going to make one promise to each other. For the next hour, we're going to stop chasing perfect English. We're going to stop trying to sound like someone else. We're going to stop believing that fluency begins with perfection. Instead, we're going to train something much more powerful: the ability to stay present, to react naturally, and to trust the English you already have. Because confidence doesn't appear after fluency. Confidence is the bridge that allows fluency to appear. And once you understand that, you'll never look at speaking English the same way again.